St. George PAWS takes in furry refugees. Firefighters from across the country join annual training. And your daily weather forecast coming up with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. St. George-based animal rescue PAWS took in 6 dogs and 23 cats displaced and injured by the recent wildfires in Los Angeles, providing them with medical care. Maury Kessler has more on how PAWS stepped in to aid these animals and the ongoing need for volunteers and support.
After wildfires swept through parts of Los Angeles in January, St. George-based animal shelter PAWS, providing animals with support, stepped up to help shelter animals affected by the disaster. 6 dogs and 23 cats arrived at the PAWS facility in mid-January, some with serious injuries from the fire. Volunteers quickly arranged veterinary care and prepared for the animals' new spaces while they were en route. While some pets were surrendered by their owners who lost everything in the fires, the majority of the animals taken in by PAWS were rescued from destroyed shelters. Lulu Hart, the animal rescue manager for PAWS, shared more about how the animals arrived in St. George.
Well, when a disaster happens in our country, whether it's a hurricane, floods, fires, PAWS is a rescue that jumps into action. We always want to help out our neighbors, whether they're local or throughout the country. And when those disasters happen, we want to be on the ground, getting those animals out of danger, because they do go to the wayside if not taken care of. So we did not go to California. They actually were flown into Kanab. So we just had to go to Kanab and get them. There's a pilot that he lives in Kanab and he flies in and out, and he was able to get in, and that's how we got him.
PAWS has a history of responding to disasters like Hurricane Harvey in 2017, where they rescued 90 animals in the storm's aftermath. Since 2002, the nonprofit has saved over 200,000 animals, relying solely on donations and volunteers to continue their mission.
Thanks, Maury. The Utah Fire and Rescue Academy hosted its annual Winter Fire School in St. George, bringing nearly 1,000 firefighters and 120 instructors together for hands-on training, workshops, and demonstrations of cutting-edge firefighting techniques. Here's Cody Blowers for more on how this event has grown into one of the nation's largest firefighter training programs and the impact it has on local departments.
Some may have noticed the smoke billowing from the old airport up at Dixie Applied Technical College over Friday and Saturday, where the annual Winter Utah Fire and Rescue Academy training was taking place and brought in more than 1,000 firefighters from across the western United States, along with trainers and instructors. Here's St. George Fire Chief Robert Stoker with more.
So this week we have our annual Winter Fire School that's hosted by Utah Fire and Rescue Academy, who puts this on. It's been about 25 years since they started this fire school down here in St. George. I believe there's over 1,000 students, firefighters from throughout the western United States that attend this academy. Classes that are held at the Dixie Center, up on Tech Ridge at Dixie Technical College, along with a lot of hands-on classes. So we have several sites that we utilize for this training. Again, the Dixie Centers are their main base for their training. There's some simulators, some different things there, along with classroom. And then we have Tech Ridge has our live fire training up there, along with some extrication and forcible entry props. So out here at Station 10, it's our new station we just opened in Desert Canyons. We've actually, our tower out here is hosting the firefighter survival class. This class is generally held at Fire Station 1. However, with this new tower, it creates a lot more opportunities for this training. And so this class really goes over the survivability of firefighters, how to get themselves and others out of situations that may arise during structure fires.
The training also hosted a workshop for women interested in becoming a firefighter, as Stoker explained further.
Along with Station 8, we have down in Sun River, we have a class for future women in the fire service. So that's mainly for females that are interested in participating in the fire service. So we have a great group of female firefighters from across the state of Utah, including one from our department and others from southern Utah that help instruct that class. And so it gives them an idea of what skills and what the everyday firefighter duties are.
The program, Chief Stoker said, has expanded in both size and scope and provides for a wealth of experience and training for firefighters from throughout the region.
It's a great winter fire school. There's half-day classes, full-day classes, and then 2-day full classes. So it covers almost all areas of firefighting and the fire service, from instructor classes to other certification classes. And then again, these hands-on classes that really provide a great learning experience for these firefighters.
Thanks, Cody. Let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently mostly sunny with a temperature of 48 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 30 degrees, and tomorrow anticipate a mix of clouds and sun with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 29. Over in Mesquite, it's mostly cloudy at 53 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 33. Tomorrow, look for partly cloudy skies with a high near 57 degrees and a low of 31. Up in Cedar City, it's mostly cloudy with the temperature at 34 degrees. Expect a low of 17 degrees tonight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high reaching 41 degrees and a low of 17. Now we'll head over to Tyler Todd for your weekly Southern Utah Injury Law Review.
Hi, I'm Tyler with We Win Injury Law. Cyclists face unique risk on the road, and accidents often result from drivers failing to yield or following too closely. In Utah, cyclists have the same rights and responsibilities as drivers, and negligent motorists can be held accountable for injuries they cause. Compensation in cycling accidents can cover medical bills, lost income, and even bike repairs. If you've been injured while cycling, understanding your legal protections can help you move forward confidently and help you get the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Tyler. The Lunar New Year, marking the year of the snake, begins January 29th and brings celebrations of culture, renewal, and tradition to Southern Utah. For more on how local events and performances are showcasing this vibrant cultural celebration, here's Adele Park.
The Lunar New Year, the most important holiday in the Chinese culture, begins January 29th. He Dua, an instructor with Utah Tech and the Washington County School District's Dual Language Immersion Program, says 2025 is the year of the snake.
So for snake in Chinese culture, it means wisdom, because they think the snake is very smart and very flexible.
Students in the Dual Language Immersion Program are hosting a Lunar New Year celebration on February 8th in the Gardner Center on the campus at Utah Tech.
The students and the parents come here to try some hands-on activities, like face painting or do some Chinese crafts, learn some basic Chinese from the games or in a fun way, not in the classroom settings.
The Mehi'a'o Arts Troupe is made up of teachers from the Washington County School District. The troupe will perform a dance called Blue and White Porcelain during the lunar celebration.
Thanks, Adele. St. George artist Leslie Murphy brings portraits to life with her colored pencil techniques, capturing emotion and detail in every stroke. We'll go to Jessie Bang for more on Murphy's passion for art and her creative journey.
Leslie Murphy is an artist with a diverse range of skills, having explored everything from watercolor and acrylic painting to charcoal, sculpting, and more. Her true specialty, however, lies in the art of colored pencils. When St. George News asked her why it was her favorite medium, she had this to say.
I can do a lot of detail. I can do very intricate detail, and I can come and go, and acrylics dry really fast, so if you're going to do it, you have to do it. Color pencil, I can let it go for a day or so and then get back to it. I think that's why I like it a lot.
Art wasn't always her full-time focus. As life became filled with demands of work, motherhood, and sports, she took a break from her creative pursuits until she retired 7 years ago. Now she's fully immersed in her art, creating every single day.
The neighbor's peach blossoms, and I just thought it was really, the peach blossoms, the way that it was up against the blue sky just really struck me. So I took a picture of it, and then I thought, it needs something a little bit more in it, so I added a bumblebee to it, or I guess a honeybee to it. Anyway, it's kind of fun to do.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.